only the dog was potty trained, then we would have not wasted about 10-20 minutes on this. But yeah, I forgot completely what we were like fully talking about earlier. But I somehow got 20 people to watch this game yesterday. Not all at the same time again. But I was impressed that people watch this.
Got the hang of it.
Alright.
You must
As he explains how to play the basics.
If you suffer too many injuries, you'll become one with the Force.
So the reason why I didn't submit all my speedruns yesterday that got world record was if I got better runs today, right? And then submitted those runs and they were better than yesterday's. What's the point of submitting yesterday's runs when it's a better record? Right? Because you don't want to like mess with the moderators. It's like one thing, oh, I got the world record, but you don't want to like keep submitting the runs multiple times if you keep doing better, right? Like, if you keep doing better like a quick face, you should wait till you get your best time. So yeah, we're going to try to beat 24 minutes, because that's my record in this category.
Haven't I already taught you this lesson? You have corrupted Jedi teachings for your own selfish ends. It's rumored you were raised by a Jedi. How could you betray his trust? You're finished, assassin. And soon, your master will join you in defeat. You're gonna need both your blades to defeat me, assassin.
I've learned much since we last met, Skywalker.
That's time waste.
He is flattering, but unhealthy.
Dodge, block, I can't do all of those. Okay, this is not great when these scenes keep happening in the speedrun.
It's rumored you were raised by a Jedi. How could you betray his trust? Haven't I already taught you this lesson? The dark side is a path to nowhere.
If I didn't miss my ultimate, like all 3 times of this run so far, that would have been done like a bit sooner.
The more you speak, the more you fuel my anger. If you are the best the Jedi had to offer, the Order is doomed.
Is this game on the Xbox Connect or the PlayStation's Move?
You perceive the Force as little as a spoon perceives a taste of food.
I would think it would be easier to port this to the PlayStation's Move for the PS3, right?
I do not sense that power in you.
Like Kinect, I can see it being slightly harder, but I played Puss in Boots, the movie game, on Kinect, and that was like motioning sword controls with your hand, and it was decent. The last time I played it was 12, so.
Don't throw your life away. There is another path.
I could be like really wrong about the controls. My cousin that's left-handed had trouble playing that game because it's right-handed controls and we couldn't figure out how to switch the hands. So he kept trying to use his left hand to move the right hand, which was where the sword was for the game controls.
You will drown in the ocean of hatred. Don't throw your life away. There is another path. It's over, my darling. Your efforts have been for naught. The dark side is a path to self-destruction. You perceive the Force as little as a spoon perceives a taste of food. I have faced 2 Sith Lords. I do not sense their power in you. I sense your anger grow from pain and loss.
I am Count Dooku's apprentice in the Sith.
Okay, we're doing good so far. Also, when this game came out, and when I got it at Christmas, it was great, man. Like, it looked like the show, like it's slightly lower resolution. But when I was younger, I couldn't tell that CGI looked bad. The original Spider-Man movie on VHS from 2002, the balloon scene looked perfectly fine to me. But if you watch the VHS version of that scene now, you can see it's very bad, right? But if you watch it on DVD, on like Blu-ray, it's upscaled, so it's like slightly better. But I think they upgraded the CGI on the DVD version in general.
I shall put that to the test.
And it seems like when I tell stories in this one, I'm not doing so hot.
You and your separatists are traitors to the Republic.
Qui-Gon was a fool to bring you to the Jedi.
You will not lure me to the dark side, Count. I am a Jedi. The dark side is the refuge of the weak and...
The Jedi are a
No,
blind
don't. I don't like that my thumb keeps doing that. I have my thumb on the A button in case I need to dodge,
traitors to the
and
Republic.
the lower part of my thumb hits
You can't win this war, Dooku.
the plus sign, which is the pause button on the Wii remote for this game.
You are beaten,
I think
Dooku.
generally the plus and minus signs are like pause buttons in a lot of Wii games.
My powers grow stronger every time we meet, Dooku.
Oh, didn't count, but that did somehow.
You are becoming known as the hero with no fear. I shall put that to the test.
You and your separatists are traitors to the Republic. You can't win this war, Dooku. Mindless machines cannot defeat the will of the Force. The dark side is the refuge of the weak and fearful.
Hearing these voice lines, knowing that he becomes Vader is slightly funny and sad at the same time. Okay, so we didn't gold this segment because we gained time. Oh no. But we're still on pace to break our record. If you're wanting to watch previous runs that got like records or PBs, I have them on Twitch in the collections part of my channel. I'm only going to upload world records and like personal bests onto the YouTube.
I can see your guts. The name's Ahsoka Tano. I'm the one who's... Your droid army isn't here to help you this time. You don't scare me, General Grumpus.
I will spare your life, youngling. If you want your lightsaber back, I will tell your master you must take it from me. Have we met before?
Bring enough lightsabers, Grumpy?
I keep saying this yesterday's stream. This is one of my favorite parts of this game. Like this set piece here.
The name's Ahsoka Tano. I'm the one who slices up all your droids. Don't judge me by my size, Grievous. It'll be the last
Like it's
mistake.
falling out of the sky and like this song just gets me. I'm not like crying right now, but I do feel some emotion. I feel like an emotional response to this.
This time.
It's not like the greatest thing ever, but it makes me smile. Okay, we gained a second on that one. That's not good.
Your dark side powers don't frighten me.
I was once young too.
I don't need my master to help defeat you, Sith Witch. You make me sick, bald-headed banshee. Master Kenobi says you're... You're nothing more than Count Dooku's bald bootlicker. Your dark side powers don't frighten me. I don't need my master to help defeat you, Sith Witch.
You were an image of our temple, not on the back.
You make me sick, you bald-headed banshee.
Child.
Underestimate my skills at your peril, Bog Witch. You're nothing
There we
more than
go.
Count Dooku's bald...
It's a mistake I made last run and this run too. I go a little too fast for the ultimate. And when I say go a little too fast, I hold down Z, the button to trigger it, and swing my lightsaber mid-combo, and I miss. I need to like know
You make
when
me
I will
sick,
hit it.
you bald-headed banshee. Master Kenobi says you're not even a true Sith. You the...
Alright, we golded that split. Could we do this all 3 levels in 6 minutes? Last time I said that, we didn't. But that was an easier category. If we do sub 20, that would be cool.
The Separatists care only for themselves, not the greater good.
Your old master once nearly left the Jedi.
Your lies and deceit have plunged the galaxy into war.
Like, this fight didn't happen in the show because of, like, where it took place during this episode. but it's still cool that's in the game, right?
Trial for what you've done.
And like hearing them talk to each other, it's like we get to hear them talk to each other in the show, but not necessarily about like about Qui-Gon Jinn and all that, right?
Are you proud
It's like it's not necessary canon because like the game has an end boss that's not even mentioned in other Star Wars media, and I find that funny.
We will find your master, Dooku.
But there's like aspects of this that are canon because it has just straight up clips from the show. So then you wonder, what other bits is there that's considered canon by technicality?
Isn't here to see what became of his master.
But it's just a tie-in fighting game that on a Wii for like lightsaber motion controls, which is cool and dumb and sad. Because I don't know if we will ever get something like the Wii again. Like we got the Switch, it has motion controls, but it's different. Have you tried playing Just Dance on the Switch versus the Wii or the Kinect? The Kinect, you didn't even need the remote. You just need the Kinect system and the actual Kinect, right? But for like the Wii and PlayStation Move, whatever motion, whichever it was called, you needed a remote.
Are you proud of all the... Master Qui-Gon would have renounced your treachery.
Maybe if they did something like Guitar Hero did, where they like make a remote for it, maybe that would be cool.
Torn the galaxy in two.
But I don't know if they will actually do that. So this is a tie-in game for like the show. What if they made a similar game to this for like all the different fights in the movies and show, right?
Are you proud of all the pain and horror you've created? The Separatists care only for themselves, not the greater good.
It's like you see that ship in the background that I just skipped because of the cutscene. It's in a TV episode for Clone Wars. So like this episode that's taking place in that is canon, but I don't think Obi-Wan fights Dooku in that ship during this episode because Obi-Wan is trying to go through hyperspace in the moment. Now this fight technically is in the show. Something that if you want to check out is if you go to one of the ends of these trains, it might be a background train. You see CP3PO on the end of the train like he is in the show. Like season 1 of Clone Wars is not the best season of the show, but it has its moments, especially towards the end. Like this, not the season finale. Like that is a good episode, but like when I say not the season finale, I mean like the story arc before that, where each episode in a 3-episode arc is technically part of the same story, but you're going through different Jedis for characters. The first one is like Ahsoka Tano's perspective, and then the second one is Obi-Wan Kenobi's perspective, but really it's the clone troopers of Obi-Wan's. And then the next one is Mace Windu, which we didn't get a lot of Mace Windu episodes in the show, which is unfortunate, because like that's something I would like seeing more of.
But Dooku's attack dog, you're all bark and no bite. Those lightsabers are stolen. I'd have that cough looked at if I were you.
This is getting a bit close. There we go. I'm also splitting a bit later than I did the last stream, because last stream I would split right at the end of the blows instead of when the loading screen came up. But it's easier for me to get more consistent to hit the split for the loading screen. However, I can't hit the split when I hit the last damaging blow to the droid. I'm standing like 2 feet away from my laptop. where I'm streaming this off of.
These look better in about 15 pieces.
And the same laptop is where I'm splitting. So like, it's not going to be like exactly the time that I say it is on speedrun.com, because, or not exactly on that. I mean, it's not going to be exactly when I say it's the submission. It might be slightly faster, might be slightly later, probably slightly earlier, because of how soon I can get this. 'Cause I have to walk across the room.
Look better in about 15 pieces. You belong in the spice mines of Kessel.
Also, hearing characters mention spice in this game makes me want to rewatch the show again.
Too slow. You've got skill.
That beats my
It takes
record.
more than fast servo motors and bad programming to kill a Jedi.
I think that's world record. We're gonna do the Jedi Knight category.